Make sure I'm on focus. Okay. Hello and welcome back to another video on Turban Outfitter. I'm Manveer, and you guys guessed it, it's that time of year again. Today I'm going to walk you guys through how I set this up, our tree in our living room. Once you get the tree out of your box, it's going to be squished. So when it's out, you're going to want to unfurl those branches, really get in there and detangle and unfurl those branches and get them nice and plump looking. Fluff out your branches. I cannot indicate how crucial this is. I mean, I've seen some people put up their trees and they leave their branches all kind of like mushed up and not a good look. So take your time, unfurl it out, twig by twig, branch by branch, to give it that fullness. And then once you have that done, it should look a little something like this. So my tree came pre-lit, as you guys can see. However, if you guys don't have a pre-lit tree, the next step is going to be doing your lighting. And now a lot of people make this mistake. What they do is they take the strand of Christmas lights and they just wrap it on top. And what that ends up looking like is like a thick layer of icing that just sits on top and doesn't really provide any depth or any contrast or any of that visual interest that you get from pre-lit trees. Because all that visual interest comes from the lights going deep into the base of the tree so that when you look at it, it pulls your eye in. And so you're seeing depth, you're seeing texture, you're seeing light, you're seeing all the elements of decor. I'm going to use this as a branch. So usually what people do is they take the lights, and they basically wrap it around the edge of the tree. And what you have is you just have the end of it grasping onto the lights. However, what you want to do is you want to take the light and bring it into each individual branch and then bring it out and then onto the next branch. So now what you have is you have light on the outside, but you also have light all the way on the inside as well. So that when you look at it, it draws your eye in, you get that sense of depth, and your tree will look brighter. It's gonna use a little bit more light strands than you would traditionally use, but the end result is worth it. And the next thing I'm going to say is going to sound a little sacrilegious, because in every Hallmark movie, the penultimate event of the tree trimming process is putting the tree topper on. While it looks very sentimental and romantic to have the entire family gathered around while Tiny Tim goes on top of a ladder and puts on the tree, Tiny Tim might fall. The tree might fall on Tiny Tim. On top of that, you're going to be spending so much time decorating your tree, and while you're trying to put the tree topper on, odds are a lot of your ornaments are going to end up falling, moving. They're not going to be in the places that you're going to want them to be. So what I do is I actually put my tree topper on first. And the thing is, I don't do a traditional tree topper. I do a starburst of floral picks. Here's how I do it. I'm going to be using these assorted picks. I'm going to start by anchoring one pick right at the center of the tree, and basically I'm just putting it in and just wrapping the top branch around it. So these branches, they didn't really have any picks attached to them. What I did to them instead is I wrapped twist ties around the base of them, and then I tied that to the tree. And the rest of it, I just added in extra picks and just kind of zhuzhed them up until I thought it looked nice and full and beautiful. So the rest what I did to get around that is I wrapped fairy lights on top of the tree topper. The issue is that the tree topper will not be. So the next step, you can go straight into your garlands. However, I like to do a little extra. You guys know me, I love my extraness. And I like to add in some floral picks. And so as you guys can see, it kind of like just works into the tree. It adds onto the ornaments, and it just creates a little bit more depth and a little bit more texture. I'm going to be using a lot of depth and texture in this video, but that I think is crucial to what makes a Christmas tree editorial. Once you have that in place, you can take your garland. I use a bead garland and place it on, and I place it in a draping pattern, kind of like scallops. And what I do is I actually place it on the branch, and then I twist the branch upwards so that it creates a hook to keep the garland in place. And so once you have those on, you can move into your ornaments. I like to start by taking my sentimental and my different types of ornaments that need to be placed in specific locations. And I put those in first so that those are my base, and then other ornaments will work around them. So once those are in, then I take my metallic, my shiny ornaments that will reflect light, and I actually start by placing them inside the base of the tree. Again, depth and texture, so that when you're looking at the tree, you're gonna not just be seeing the top. It's not just gonna be a layer of icing on top. It's gonna be a glaze that goes into the cake. So basically what happens is when you're gonna be looking at the tree, those ornaments are going to be reflecting those lights that are on the inside, and you're gonna be getting more of a sense of reflection from them. So once those are in, then you guys can get your generic baubles and whatnot in and just place them wherever you guys like. And then as soon as you are finished, you'll have a little something that looks like this. And I don't want you to think that this is the perfect way of doing it. I know I'm going to be zhuzhing this until Christmas Eve. In fact, I even keep moving around ornaments the week between Christmas and New Year's because I'm just like that. So just have fun with it, play around with it, be experimental, try different things. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned. I'm actually going to be doing a 12-part series for the holidays called the 12 DIYs of Christmas. Make sure you guys like this video, comment down below and tell me how you guys liked the things that I told you. Share with your friends, your family, and make sure you guys have a blast this holiday season. Bye for now.